Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Kathy Rain Blind. Now, first of all, let me wish everybody a happy new year. It is finally 2021, and as you may have noticed, I took the week between Christmas and New Year's off. But, well, here we are in the new year, and we're back in the game. So, well, let's keep going. When we last left off, we had talked to our grandma again, and we had found out the name of the family with the missing girl. Our grandpa had conserved an article about that missing girl, and maybe now we can look them up because the mother and the brother of the girl still apparently live in town. So let's see. Let's look up the Myers family.
All right, found an address.
Right, new location added. So I guess that means we're not calling them, but we're heading over there. All right, lakeside cabin, so let's check it out. Right, we got a window, door, a thermometer, an ashtray, and just generally the lake. Apparently there's nothing we can do down here.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. Oh, gee, I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home.
I'm sure she was just dying to go for a swim.
It's totally overflowing with cigarette butts.
So, it could mean that there's somebody here.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know. 55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
Still, I don't think the kind of temperature you want to go take a swim with. No, there is nothing we can interact with down there.
It doesn't belong to me. I don't want to take it without a good reason. I can see someone moving inside.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Okay, that was not very fruitful.
You again.
Oh, we can finally... Oh.
I don't see how those things work together.
Can we maybe... Music is very eerie. Wait, how do we scroll this? Oh, right.
Stop it!
I don't want to show her that. I should try to get her on my side first.
How do we do that? We can't talk to her.
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, the girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at... The notice is dated July... I'll write down clues in this as I find them.
Can we use these clues?
Stop it!
I don't want to show her that. I should try to get her on my side first.
How do we do that? Maybe
Won't you ever give up?
the creepy church brochure?
I don't want to show her that.
No.
I don't see how those things work together. I can see someone moving inside. That combination... That combination makes no...
Well, a key and a door do make sense. Doesn't necessarily have to work, but...
Stop it!
I don't want to show her that. I don't want to show her that. I should try to get her on my side first. There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts. Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have... Thick, dense forest. What were you doing out there, Grandpa? I don't think anything about that needs to be written down.
No? Okay. Weirdly, the music cut out there. The Catmobile. Okay. But I am not sure what we're supposed to do here.
It's the Catmobile, my custom chopper bike. Plenty of gas in the tank. She was born a 76 Corley Motors, but there aren't many original parts left. Took me a couple of years to make her perfect.
Corley Motors, did we come across this yet? Because, I mean, it's obviously a reference to Full Throttle, but I don't know if I already, you know, thought about the bike so that Kathy says that dialogue.
The grave is brimming with flowers. I'm gonna find out what happened.
No, seems to be nothing here.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
See if we can get any information about the Myers from him.
I don't need to ask him that now.
Okay.
Do you know the Myers family? Supposed to live somewhere near the lake?
Aren't they the ones whose daughter drowned a long time ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Might recognize them if I saw them, but that's about it.
Sure, I'll show him the police report I stole from under his nose. That's a great idea. I probably shouldn't. He might ask where I got it from. I already asked him about that. Hey, Lenny, do you recognize these men?
Not really. Sorry.
I don't want to show him that. I don't want to show him that. I don't want to show him that. I don't want to show... Sure, I already asked him... I don't want to show him. I don't want to... Yeah, that won't... I don't want to show... Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Let's try the sheriff. Maybe he's got some insights.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
I don't need to ask him that. I don't need to ask him that now.
Okay.
I don't need to ask him that. I don't need to ask him that. I don't need to ask him that.
Never mind then.
Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all. I don't want to. I don't want to. I already asked. Sure. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want. I don't want. He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men. Do you know anything about a drowning here in 1975? The victim was a young girl.
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
I probably Sure.
All right.
That's all for now.
Good.
That was not terribly useful. Does the guy in the back know anything?
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
Hey.
Hi there.
Okay,
No.
gotta go.
See ya.
Well, you can always try and call a roommate, ask her for some advice.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I don't need to ask her about that. I don't need to ask.
Never mind.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Or actually, can we ask her about stuff in our inventory?
Hi, this is
Hey, it's me.
Oh,
No, we can't.
Okay, got it. I got that number already. No result for. I got her family. I got that number. No result for. I got the address.
There's most likely something we can do here at the lake. I'm just not sure what. Because Kathy says we have to get the mother on our side, but... Hold on a second. Can we maybe ask our grandma for some advice? Now that we know that the Myers aren't very talkative.
Mind if we?
Not at all.
I don't see a reason to ask.
All right, maybe not.
I don't want to show. I already talked. I don't think. I already talked. I got the dick. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Never mind.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Wonder if there's something very obvious that I'm missing. We maybe go around the other side of the house. No, we can't.
I can see someone moving inside. It doesn't belong to me. I don't want to take it without a good reason. I don't want to burn that.
Oh, that's where... The cigarettes are Corley brand as well. That's what... Because I thought I remembered there had already been a Corley reference. But, it must have been the cigarettes, not the motorbike.
Thick, dense forest. Thick.
I just had a terrible idea.
Go away.
We could tase the woman.
God, that would be immensely satisfying, but extremely counterproductive.
You think?
I don't want to show her that. I should try to get her on my side first.
Can we maybe talk about cigarettes?
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. What brand?
Corley Cinders. Extra long.
You got taste. I'll give you that. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now, that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Sure, let's go.
Did she just tossed away her
Now,
smoke?
this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
So, well, basically there was something terribly obvious that I was missing. Anyway,
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem.
hold on a second, let me check something. Okay, one thing I don't understand about this game is that the game does not save the options, because as you may remember, I think in the second episode, I turned down the music volume, turned up the speech volume, but every time I restart the game, it resets to the original values. The music is loud and the speech is low. So I have to, every time I start up the game, I have to reset that up. Now I did that before I started recording, and now I just noticed, now when we came in here, I thought, well, the music is kind of loud. So I looked at the options menu and the music had returned to like the high volume and the speech was at the low volume. So I had to reset it again. And that happened just in the game, willy-nilly. So that's kind of weird. Anyway, getting back to the actual game.
Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Let me guess. It's, what's his name? Wade. That's who she sold it to.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Curious.
I don't need to ask her about that. Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
Noticing that Nathan is painting too, or drawing. Well, one of the two.
I don't need to ask her about that.
So let's see if my intuition was right about Wade being the art collector.
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
I guess maybe not.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Okay.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
What if she knows who he is?
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks.
So it actually could still be Charles Wade, because she doesn't know the actual identity of the person. But Rich and Fancy checks out.
Yeah, I was pretty tempted before, but I think we're past that now. No reason to show her that. It was fun the last time, but nah.
Let's go through the whole inventory just to be on the safe side.
What do you think about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
The fear of God seems such a strange concept to me.
No reason to show her that. No reason to show her that. No reason. No Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue, thanks. Ugh, another question for the elusive Mr. Wade.
All right, so I did call it correctly.
I'd rather just ask her about her daughter directly. Do you know what this key opens?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question, ain't it? But no.
I'd rather just ask her about her daughter directly.
All right. So, I think we've exhausted our dialogue options.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
And here we are back home.
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery. So what's the plan now?
Plan? There is no plan. This whole thing was a stupid idea. I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out. Some shit ideas to plan. About to pass out.
I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him? And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay? Oh, it's way too late now.
Oh, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Cat. Hey, Kathy, wake up!
Ugh, you are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me. But please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Nobody has to know, just pretend it slipped your mind. Well, this all sounds like an unwanted pregnancy type of situation, but, you know, there's no confirmation for that.
It's none of her business. It's my choice to make. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Ugh, I hate that dream.
So she's had that dream before.
I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too.
Eh. Exactly. Classes are overrated. But anyway, I think I'll end this video here. So for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below. Subscribe to stay up to date, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.